Let us hear a poem based on the story Jal and Bhoomi. There was a monkey called Mr. Chatterbox. There was an alligator named Mr. Wet Socks. My chatterbox jumped from tree to tree and jumped and frolicked with glee and cried, "Ratter, pratter, chatter!" While Mr. Wet Socks, down in the water, was busy crying alligator tears on a platter. Quoth Mr. Chatterbox,
"Wet Socks, what is the matter?"
said the sad Mr. Wet Socks. "I have nothing to munch. My wife, Miss Wetter Socks, didn't pack me lunch."
"Oh, sad Mr. Chatterbox, I had a hunch, and so I have brought cake, puri and pastry. Don't ask me where from, that is a mystery."
So Mr. Wet Socks took to the box to Miss Wetter Socks, and they had a picnic on the rocks. Miss Wetter Socks said,
"Oh, shucks! Oh, shucks! What strange things in this lunchbox!"
Mr. Wet Socks said, "Oh, I love the cake and the chips, sugary, salty, yummy and nice." Miss Wet Socks said,
"Are you willing to pay the price? Your waterproof hide will shed itself twice. You'll have nowhere to hide. Your hide will become a treat for lice and mice,"
said Miss Wetter Socks.
"Who gave you this lunchbox?"
said Mr. Wet Socks. "Mr. Chatterbox, the funky monkey. Check out these peri-peri chicken wings, so juicy, so chunky," said Miss Wetter Socks.
"Bring this Chatter the cheater to our dwelling, and I'll beat him back and blow till he gets a swelling." "No, no, I'm kidding. We'll take him sailing."
So Mr. Wet Socks brought Mr. Chatterbox on his back. Miss Wetter Socks said, "Come, Chatterbox, I'll show you what you lack. See my world, take a break from the human pack. Ride on my back, see the backwaters, the glimmer, the shadow. We clean up sewage water in Calcutta, did you know? We convert wasteland to wetland, do you follow? Meet my friends, crab, prawn, eel, eelish, pomfret. Look at them, heroic heron, cattle agate, little agate, great agate. If all these are lost, won't it be a life of sheer regret? Look at the turtles dribble, look at the fishes nibble. Look at them juggle, look at them shaped like bubble and thimble. Do you want to lose this wonder world to mindless gamble? We bring you fruits, trees, insects, bees, fishes, and rain. We live in the chain of life and in food chain. We bring you land and water that a million species doth sustain. Mr. Chatterbox, why don't you sit on these jutting out mangrove roots? I'll dry my wet socks. Meanwhile, you can do your arboreal stunts and eat fruits. Look at that marsh harrier and that swamp hen swapping like parachutes. The plants underwater are filters and fishes' food. The mangroves support the oyster, prawn and crab brood. They hold the soil and save us from a possible flood," said Mr. Chatterbox.
"Oh, that is too much matter for my chatter. Now I know why humans are getting lazy, diseased and fatter. Getting close to nature should be on their charter."
And so Mr. Chatterbox, Mr. Wet Socks and Miss Wetter Socks had their nature's basket lunch on the wetland rocks. And Mr. Chatterbox said,
My human friends need a serious detox, or else they shall lose all wetland and inherit a dreary, deserted wasteland. I very much fear the only wetness will be left in their tear. I should tell them this sober than later. See you later, Mr. and Mrs. Alligator.